Well, welcome back to the Bald Olden Details channel. Yes, this is the channel which brings you a lot more than just products. It brings you a lot more than that, especially car related stuff. Yeah, of late we've done quite a bit of car related stuff, obviously the shows and stuff like that. The Excel Centre, the meet the other night, which was the Bungalow Diner meet, and that was a kind of like last minute thing. Apologies to everyone on Instagram straight away. I did a Ferrari 599. It was literally a last minute thing. I got back off my holiday, got off the plane, got in, got up next morning, get a phone call, can you come and do this Ferrari? Didn't have time to prep. I literally bought the camera, which you're seeing now, this view, the day before, so I didn't have time to prep for that. So apologies to everybody on Instagram for not shooting a video, and apologies to you on YouTube. So we're back now, hopefully getting some more videos out to you. Once a week, once every couple of weeks, I'll try my best to get some videos out to you guys. So today's video, what's it all about? Well, roughly a month ago, I was at the Excel Centre at the London Classic Car Show, and I met a guy called John Bramall. Now, if you're on my Instagram, and if you're on Instagram generally, if you're in the detailing scene and you've been in it for a while, you'll know who John is. He is the owner of Juicy Details UK. They are based up in Newmarket, which isn't that far away from me actually. Right, so Juicy Details UK. Now, I met John at the London Excel Centre. I had a walk around the show and he said, come back and see me yourself. I've got some stuff for you you might be interested in doing a review on. So we agreed to meet up, and these are the products. Now I'm going to do two of these products today. I'll come more to the last one right at the end, but the first two products are, bearing in mind the state of my car, this hasn't been done for a month and you've seen the state of it. It's pretty grim. This is Snow Gimmicks Snow Foam. Those of you in the know obviously know about snow foams. They're a pre-wash, nice thick foam, goes onto your car, pulls the dirt off or softens it. You get your power washer and power wash it off. Then you move on to your 2-bucket wash. This is the safest method to wash your car. It's a split camp because some guys will use pump sprayers, some guys will use traffic clean, some guys don't use snow foam at all. I happen to be a bit of a fan of snow foam. For one reason, it's good fun, and also it's the way I've got used to washing cars. You know, in that stage where you pre-wash your car, either by power washing it down first and then spraying some sort of a cleaner on it. It's just the way I've got to do it. I've always used snow foams, and some people like them, some people don't. Some people think they're messy, some people think they're not effective. Well, the ones I've used have been effective. You know, they're not, some aren't as great as the other ones. This one I have used. I used it on the Ferrari and it was pretty good. I'm not just saying that because I got these products. You know, I will be honest with you, and you will see by the footage, is it going to take all the dirt off? We will find out very shortly. So that is the snow foam. You can use 50 ml of this in your lance. If you want to use more, that is entirely up to you. I use 50 ml in my 1 litre bottle, and it was ample. It did the Ferrari, no problems. Nice thick layer of foam, and also the dwell time was good. So you will find out what that's all about very shortly. Right, the next product I want to talk about is the iced apple tyre gel. I know some guys out there are a big fan of this. I did use it on the Ferrari. I can tell you one thing, it's thick. It's not like a runny or a sprayable application. You'll find out what it looks like later on. That's the second product I'm going to be using today, but the one I want to talk about is down here. I'm not going to be reviewing it today, and there's a good reason. This was waxed a month ago with Detailer's Passions banana cream wax. So I've still got wax protection on the car. I know the car's absolutely minging, but it's still got protection. So I'm not going to actually use this today, but I will talk about it and what these can do. This is a wet coat product. This is called Easy Beads. Now, spoke to John about this. He's been selling loads of this stuff, and I can understand why, because there's quite a few of these on the market. I've tested quite a few of these already. They are very quick, they're easy to use, and in today's society, I suppose, where you're doing long hours, I mean, I work shifts, I work all sorts of hours, These are a godsend really. So this is a sprayable application. Now, you can use this in your snow foam lance, you can use it in a pump sprayer. The directions are on the back. This is just a preview of what this actually is. I will do a full review on this as soon as I can, but my car doesn't need any protection at the moment. I'm just giving you a little insight to what this is going to be like. It will be coming up on the channel very, very soon. So we've got two products to test today, the pre-wash snow foam and the ice apple tyre gel, and I'm going to get on with that right away. So before we start putting pre-wash all over this car with the lovely snow foam from Juicy Details, this car, as I say, hasn't been washed for a month. Now, these wheels had Detailer's Passions wax. No, sorry, they didn't. They had AM Details wax on these. I do apologise, or rim wax. So they were waxed. I don't want to go in here and start using wheel cleaner because all you're going to do is degrade the wax. So what I've done is I've power washed this first wheel off, and then we're going to use a citrus base APC. This is the Valet Pro Citrus. I know you'll see this time and time again. It's the one I'm using at the moment. Very effective on bodywork, interiors, exteriors, you name it, you can use it. I'm going to use this and not a wheel cleaner. We're going to pre-spray the wheels and then get them cleaned. Now, cleaning the wheels and tyres. In here is some car shampoo. This is my pH neutral car shampoo. Why do I use car shampoo? Because it just helps lubricate the brushes. I've been asked this question many times before, and that is the answer. It also just helps and aids in the cleaning. So we've got a EZ wheel brush, the large one, and somewhere in here is the mini one, and these generic brushes as well. Also got the Applicator brushes, which are behind me, the chemical resistant ones, but we don't really need those today because we're not actually using these strong chemicals. So I'm going to get these wheels done, and then we're going to get some pre-wash on the car. So this is the Juicy Details Snow Gimmicks Snow Foam. Let's just walk you around the car as this is dwelling. It's quite a warm day today, worth mentioning. On a colder day, this has probably be taking its time and sitting on the car a little bit longer. But as you can see, it's working its way down the bodywork. 50mm in the 1 litre lance, worth mentioning. In the past, I've sort of tended to use 100mm, which is a little bit overkill. Let's just have a look down here, and you can see, yep, gradually working its magic. So what we're after is a nice safe method of getting rid of all this muck that's under here. This is the worst part of my car, the tailgate, and as I'm sure on many people's cars. So just down here on the rear of the vehicle. It's not as clean obviously as a traffic film remover, but then you can't really compare the two because traffic film is a lot harsher. This is a wax friendly snow foam. It's got rid of this stuff down, you can't really see this, let's just get back in the light. So down here, the bottom part, for this point all around this area, this is all gone. And down the lower parts, down the side there, it's got rid of all the bug splats and that sort of thing. But it is now safe to wash with a 2-bucket wash. Okay, this is the Juicy Details Iced Apple Tyre Gel, silicone based. Talking to John about this, around about 3 weeks duration he reckons, as long as you clean the tyres with a good APC. And it just so happens that Juicy Details do their own APC, all-purpose cleaner. So make sure you clean your tyres very thoroughly before you apply this. Don't just think you can go over go over the tyres when they've got dirt on. It won't last. Don't complain when it doesn't last. You need to prep your tyres first, okay? This applies to all tyre products. So wheels have been clean, car's been clean, it's been dried off. We're now going to apply this and I'll show you the results afterwards. So we're going to be using the applicator, and for this is actually a domestic sponge. You can get the detailing ones, but do you know what, I find this pretty durable. I think I actually got it from Wilko's. I think they're about 60p, so a bit of a budget tip there for you. As you can see, if the camera can pick this up, the actual gel, there you go, it's quite thick. It looks a bit like that cream boot polish that you get. So this is more or less a quick 50-50 of the iced apple tyre gel from Juicy Details UK. This is just one application. You can see the difference here. If I just bring that in a bit more for you, you can clearly see where I've been. Now, as I said, spoke to John, up to 3 weeks, providing you use a good APC and give them a good scrub. The sun's actually on this, so it's not giving you a real true reading of what they actually look like, but you can clearly see there's a marked difference. So right at the end, I'll take the camera around the car and I'll show you. As I say, this is a silicone based one. I'll put the links to these products at the bottom of the video as always, and we'll have a chat in a bit. So this is the other side, out the sun. It's been treated with the iced apple tyre gel. A bit more, or less of a wet look, I suppose. It's more of a neutral. You can layer this and obviously make it a lot more glossy. And as I walk around the car, just to show you the rear one, and I'll walk around the other side. So that is the rear tyre in the sun. Give you a true sort of view of it. Right, we've reached the end of this week's video, or more or less, as we grab these products. Right, of course, we had the pre-wash to start with. This car was absolutely stinking. It was minging. It's not been done for a month, and we've had some rotten weather, obviously, so it was up against a tough job. On the whole, it did a good job. Around the tailgate, a little bit sketchy around there. It left a little bit of grime. I've got to be honest, this is an honest review. It's no good me saying it's absolutely fantastic. I would be lying. So on the whole, pretty good. It's reasonable. It does what it's supposed to do, which is soften the dirt and gradually pull it off the car. So in that respect, it's a good product. I would recommend it because it does the job. It's no good me saying it's useless. Obviously, up against traffic cleans and things like that, it is a whole different ball game. This is a wax-safe snow foam. Talking of pre-washes, you can use this in conjunction with an APC. as a little bit of a tip, nothing to do with the review, if you're going to use an APC, like a wax safe APC, you can actually pre-spray the car, the lower parts, the wheels, the arches, and then snow foam over the top. It just gives it an extra kick. So I'll leave it up to you. You know, if that's what you want to do, it's just a bit of a tip of mine in the winter months. For sure, it's a good idea to do. But on the whole, this the Snow Gimmicks was not a bad product, but not completely perfect. That's my honest opinion. So moving on. Now, this did impress me. As I said, I've used this on a 599 Ferrari. If you go into my Instagram, which I'll put a link to as always under this video, I did a maintenance wash on a 599 GTB Ferrari, and I used this product. Very easy to apply. Don't overload the applicator though. Don't go mad, because you know you might get tyre sling. As with most of these products, just be a bit careful, but you must clean the tyres first. It's brought them up very nice. They were looking a bit dull and naff. The smell is fantastic. So yeah, it's an easy product to use. So I will recommend this. The last product, now, as I said before, there is a reason for me not using this today. This is the Easy Bead, the wet coat product. Purely and simply, one is for time. There's not been that many product videos of late because I've been away, and also my work circumstances have changed dramatically. I'm under a massive amount of stress at the moment, so apologies for the lack of YouTube videos, but I will be changing that hopefully soon. It's just life gets in the way. So the Easy Bead product I will do a review on, so don't panic. So my thanks to John Bramwell, my thanks to Juicy Details UK. When I did see him, the poor sod was ill. He was really wrapped up with flu and all that. Oh, it wasn't good. So I'm glad you're better, John, and I will speak to you very, very soon. My thanks to you for sending me the products, or giving me the products to use, and I will come back at you with another one with the Easy Beads. If you like the video, you like the way it's done now, new camera and all that, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. And please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you again on another video. Tatty bye, and thanks for watching.